This video, by the way, is not for every single one of you. So feel free to tune off, because those of you who got to hear this message, you're going to benefit highly. And you will know what I mean. Because I taught myself to procrastinate, and I procrastinate quite well nowadays. It benefit me highly as an entrepreneur, as a leader. And this is something that you may not want to hear, but you need to hear right now. Because I used to be one of the biggest procrastinators out there. Because I was taking a toll in regards to my health. This was a decade ago. I was taking different drugs. I was hanging around negative people. And so when it came to completing college work, everything in between, I used to leave it till last minute. I began to not even hand in some due assessments, assignments, and all of the things like that. And I got to a point where when I began to transition and began to research into the world of personal development, I began to look into motivational videos and the typical things that people who embark on this journey begin to look at. And I remember coming across these videos where they talked about successful people, just taking tons of action, doing whatever it takes. And this is what I began to do. And this did inevitably end up bringing me results, not in terms of in regards to my online business, but also in regards to my love life, because I've just kept on taking action, action, action. Problem was, I got to the top of the success mountain and I began to lose clarity again, which was very, very odd, because you would assume when you're at the top, you get clarity, you got the vantage point. But when you're so busy taking action, when you're so busy just getting it done, and when you get obsessed with just working, sometimes you never allow yourself to stop. If you're currently a procrastinator, somebody who just gets stuff done early, this is a message for you. Think about last time where you had total solitude from the world's incredible, overwhelming amount of information and input, where you were disconnected, where you were maybe out in nature, or even just having a shower. Have you ever noticed when you're in the shower or meditating, the best ideas spark up? You tend to get clarity in that moment, just out of the blue. It's because when the mind is calm, the creativity is high. And as a procrastinator that I am today, I've acknowledged that sometimes I don't stop enough. And this is why today I give myself permission to procrastinate. However, it's not the typical procrastination. When I procrastinate, I detach. I allow myself to be alone, just me. And I think about, where am I heading? Where do I want to be? What do I need to do next? What's aligned with my values? And when I spend time on my own in total solitude, this is what allows me to lead myself to become a better leader out there. I encourage every single one of you who can resonate with this, where you're just taking action, 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 action. I encourage you to just stop, detach. Maybe go book a hotel somewhere, or maybe just go for a walk alone for several hours. And you'll realize how after that walk, after you allowed yourself to procrastinate, your creativity is going to be on a whole new high. You're going to come back with more clarity, and that's what equals power. This is why today I procrastinate. That doesn't happen every day, but it does happen every week or so. And I highly encourage every single one of you who resonate with this message to give this a shot. Allow yourself to disconnect from all of the overwhelming amount of input and get clear in regards to what your heart is saying, what you stand for, what you want the rest of your life to mean